new thing we're doing. And it's just real jobs with crazy job titles, but legitimate money. Here we go. Job number one, we're going to focus on 3 today. And again, for those of you who are in and out, paying attention, not paying attention, you're multitasking, I get that. The reason I'm highlighting these things is not just to entertain you, because they are entertaining, but it is also to encourage you. If for those of you who feel like you're in a dead-end job and you're wanting to make more money, maybe it's just to get out of debt. In America today, there is so much opportunity, it's not even funny. Here we go. The first one. I feel like this has got Joe Hankin all over it. Joe, if you're going to retire, but you want to stay busy because you're driving Debbie nuts, I think this would be you. Do you know what I'm about to share?
No.
This is very exciting. And I'm not kidding. I think this has got you all over it. Here it is. Private island caretaker.
Oh.
Yeah, see? Look at that. I mean, I saw your face. Private island caretaker. Now, this is an island sitter, not a pet sitter, an island sitter. Have I got your attention, Joe?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. They take care of the property during the absence of the owner. The responsibilities include anything from feeding fish and looking after the house to diving or blogging. Best part, certifications in education, 0.
I don't do windows.
Yeah, that's fine. Necessary skills, caretaking, paying bills, cleaning, anything needed to take care of a private island. You might have to wash a window or two, Joe, but to be able to sit on the sand for the rest of the day, I don't know. You ready for this? The pay ranges from $48,000 to $80,000 a year, and your work environment is really chill. This is from ZipRecruiter.com. This is a real job. All right, number 2. Job title is, I'm trying not to laugh at this, folks, but I'm not going to be able to get through this without laughing. Professional mourner, as in weeper, crier, comforter. Now, Amanda is really responding back behind the glass. You are very excited. Is this something you would be good at this? Is that why you responded to it? Because you're very caring. Why were you responding that way?
I saw something about this on something. I was listening to something, but this is popular in other countries. There are other countries where this is a big deal.
There it is. Professional mourners, also called, it's actually a really important name, a moirologist. Yeah, Moirologists. Amanda's cracking me up. She's literally back there going, what? Yeah, but she read about it. These are actors. I want you to understand what this is. These are actors that are hired by family members to grieve at funerals and wakes. The intention is to increase the number of funeral participants, provide new faces, and show support for the deceased. Obviously, to help this very awful time be a little bit better. Certifications in education, you guessed it, none. Necessary skills, discretion, professionalism, acting skills, outgoing. The pay is $30 to $120 per funeral. JobMonkey.com. Now, I'm going to tell you this. If you are a person who is a good actor, okay, and I don't mean formal training, maybe your high school drama teacher thought you were pretty good, and you have high doses of empathy, a professional mourner. I mean, look at this. If you knock out 5 funerals in a week, you're at $600 plus right there. You can knock out a credit card pretty quick. Get yourself a black outfit and just be careful not to be too friendly with Granny. All right, third one, job title, space lawyer. That's right, folks. A space lawyer obviously is a lawyer, but this is where you're supporting governmental or commercial space activities by attending meetings and negotiations, drafting and reviewing documents, and basically thinking a lot on the law and the space activity in question. This from space-awareness.org. Certifications, education, master's degree. Necessary skills, highly motivated, adaptable, ability to solve complex space problems.
Do you have to be a space cadet first?
Yeah, well, that's a good question, Joe. The pay, $114,000 a year. This is from lawcrossing.com. So this one is, this is basically being a lawyer dealing with a lot of space things. I personally, if I'm going to be a space lawyer, I want to know, does it come with a trip or two up to the space station? Do you know what I mean? Like, what's the deal? But if you pay attention to the news and you see what Richard Branson is doing and Elon Musk and others, well, I mean, there's got to be a whole lot of room for this. People are going to start trying to colonize in space. I mean, this is happening. By the way, I love the picture here for our audience. This is just somebody like floating in space. And this makes me very nervous and gives me great anxiety because I saw that movie with, I feel like it was George Clooney.
Sandra Bullock.
Sandra Bullock. Thank you, Joe. Gravity. Thank you, Alex. A team effort to help Ken remember things. That's terrifying to me. True story for you Dave Ramsey fans out there. 4 or 5 years ago, Dave and I were in Houston for an event, one of our SMART conferences. And I was in the car with Dave. It was one of those things where like I just happened to be in the car with him. And he had already been invited to a private tour of NASA. And he says to me, "Hey, Coleman, I got invited to go to NASA. Nobody else really wanted to go." And he goes, "I forgot to ask you." I was like, "Well, thanks, Dave." And he said, "Do you want to go?" I said, "I'm in. I'm very excited." After I got over being wounded, I was very excited. So we got this unbelievable behind-the-scenes tour at the NASA Space Center in Houston. And we did several cool things. We got to go in the original, like the movie Apollo 13? We got to go in the control center, the real one. And they filmed in there, by the way, the real one. It's really cool. So anyway, long story short, one of the other things that we did is they put us in this virtual reality experiment, how they train astronauts to walk on the space station when they got to fix something. And I got to tell you, it was virtual reality and I was still nervous. You're out there and you see, it looks very real. It's virtual reality. And I was very nervous. Okay, so what's the point here? Let's wrap this up. Redeeming point. For those of you that are looking to make a change, to do something you've always enjoyed, but you can't quite figure out, like, what is it? You realize that private island caretaker, that's out there. You want to caretake land, you like being outdoors, and you're trying to figure out, I like autonomy, I like being outdoors. The idea is go look and literally search for something that you'd love to do. You may find it.